Hello student. Today's topic is mobile computing characteristics. In that first one is user mobility. User should be able to move from one physical location to another location and use the same service. For example, if the PPT shown at one place, suppose in the college, can access to another that is at a home, user access the service while on motion. That is the user mobility. Then network mobility. User should be able to move from one network to another network and use the same service. Means we use a college Ethernet while at home, we use our Wi Fi to connect the laptop, and at our friend home, we connect hotspot. Means there are different network connectivity for in the mobile, in the mobility. Third is barrier mobility. User should be able to move from one barrier to another and use the same service. For example, if you move from one city to another and if our mobile phone is not supported to voice service, then we use SMS service to complete our work. Means because of a barrier, we are switching from one system to another system, one service to another system service. Then next is a device mobility, switching one device to another device. User user use same services on the both email operated at laptop as well as the phone. Means the same service can be operated with the different devices. That is device mobility. Then session mobility. User session should be able to move from one user agent environment to another. Means if a user phone is out of coverage while in motion, then after some time mobile is available in the network. Then if a user downloading something at out of coverage, downloading a pause, then while coming into the network, pause downloading will again start. Miss in the two session our user work complete. That is session mobility. Because of the out of coverage, and when we are coming in the same network or in the coverage, then we are getting the same work from pause. Whatever the pause service is there, after that we are getting the next downloading. Last one is the host mobility. User device can be serve user device can be a server or the host, or device having the strong capability than that of server or host should be have a server having the strong capability other than the other devices. These are the characteristics of the mobile computing. Next one is mobile computing versus mobile networking. Mobile computing, mobile is a portable device, whereas wireless networking devices are not portable. Means we cannot move from one place to another place. This device connected to the modern mobile network. The traditional computer or other mobile devices can access the wireless network. Hmm. No physical configuration is required. Physical configuration required. We require the things to connect with this one. Data rate is high. Since a perfect link is established, data loss rate is very less. Low data transmission rate, which results in less speed. High rate of the data transmission and hence high speed. More delay, less delay. Low on security, high security. Means mobile computing means a movable device, whereas wireless devices which can connect to the internet, but it required a external connectivity to connect with the internet. That is nothing but the wireless networking devices. Okay, after that next point is structure of the mobile computing application. In that there are the three tiers: tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Tier 1 is a presentation tier. Second one is a application tier. Third one is a data tier. What is mean by tier? These are the tier means nothing but the layer. So previous there are the two tier 1 and tier 2. When the tier 2, suppose a number of devices are to be connected, number of devices that is used, it is a first layer, and the next layer is a processing device, means a machine. So suppose if you want to book a ticket of a railway, then we have to go to the railway station, then stand in the queue. After our number is come at the window, then we have to call, we have to fill up the form and submit to the other person sitting on the computer. That computer will then access our data, and there are from that server, from that machine, we are getting the output. So as previous day there are less number of users can access this data, therefore the two tier can easily work. But nowadays everyone is uses the mobile devices, and everyone uses that application. That is why we require the three tiers application. In that, first tier is a presentation tier. Here users are there. Here users are interfacing, and after that access network. The second tier is application tier. In between there is a application tier. Means if means I want to book, if I want to book a railway ticket, no need of going at a railway station. Just from using our computer, laptop or mobile, we can book our ticket. How? The mobile use these devices by 24 by 7, and whatever the information we need, we have to just write and get the information back to it. So when we are putting something to the tier 2, then it gives the information related to this one. Means how many seats are vacant, is there position of the window seat, we are getting confirmed ticket or not, all this information we got. And after that, last is the data tier, means a machine which just a last one, just by confirming our tickets, by paying our fees. So a much more burden will be decreases in three tier, because we are using internet services anywhere anytime, and we don't have any barrier of the time, we don't any barrier of to go to the particular station. No need of this one. So mobile computing is nothing but the application. The mobile users can interface with the internet. Through that we can access different types of application. This is nothing but the structure of the mobile computing application. I hope you understood these things. Thank you.